Hi everyone. Today I'm reading from the actual book that I wrote using a lot of my dad's stories. And this is Broken Cookies. It's not the whole chapter, but it's some. Boy, everybody's in a good mood this morning, said Charlie. Of course we are. We're going to have store-bought cookies today, said Sophie. Bee smacked her lips. I can't wait. We have coffee and cookies tonight, said Mama. More milk than coffee for you, Pazzy, she added, but that was okay with Charlie. Charlie had to walk from Calumet Park to Blue Island to get to Patsy and cookies, but that didn't matter. He would be bringing home golden star-bought cookies for everyone. It would be a good birthday celebration for him, even without gifts. Charlie borrowed Shorty's wagon for the trip. He wasn't sure how big a bag of cookies was. He didn't want to drop or break any of the broken cookies on the way home. At a corner, while waiting for traffic, Charlie closed his eyes. He imagined crunching his teeth into a cookie and tasting the spiced sweetness. When he opened his eyes again, his mouth was watering. No one seemed to be around the cookie store when Charlie arrived. A little bell above the door tinkled as he walked in. Then a woman the size and shape of Mama came out of the back room. Can I help you, Sonny? Yes, ma'am, he said broadly and laid down the dime, the nickel, and 10 pennies. I want a bag of broken cookies. I'm sorry, Sonny, we're all out of broken cookies, she said. Charlie didn't move. His smile froze on his face. Maybe he hadn't heard her correctly. I'm sorry, you're too late. I just sold our last bag. Maybe she hadn't said they just sold their last bag. We'll probably have some more late Monday or Tuesday for sure. Charlie's mouth went dry. He finally heard and understood. His smile faded. Charlie felt like crying, but he didn't, even though tears were right behind his eyes. This was going to be the worst birthday ever. The saleswoman looked down at him and paused. My little boy loves cookies too. Just a minute, she said. Let me check again. Maybe. She left the sales room. Charlie stood still. Odd sounds came from behind the closed door. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It sounded like somebody was smashing cookies. After a minute or two, the noise stopped and the lady came out with a bag full of cookies. Here you are, Sonny. I looked real hard and I found a bag for you. Really? It took a moment before Charlie could move from his spot on the floor and approach the counter. He embraced the brown bag of cookies with both arms and smiled at the lady. Thank you. You're welcome. You kind of remind me of my boy. He has red hair too. The doorbell seemed to chime music as he left the store this time. After the bag was safely tucked into the wagon, Charlie couldn't help himself. He took out one of the cookies and bit into it. It wasn't stale or odd tasting. It was broken, but it was also fresh and crisp and delicious. He looked back toward the store and silently thanked the lady again. Tonight, his family was having fresh, store-bought cookies. It felt good, turning 10. Saturday, May 13th, 1933. Dear Diary, today a nice lady broke some cookies for me. Happy birthday to me, your friend Charlie. So that's how I turned my dad's story into part of my book, Chicken Charlie's Years. There's all kinds of adventures. Some are made up. A lot have the seeds of my dad's stories that he told us while I was a child. And everybody loved his stories. And, well, we continue to love them. I hope you do too. Maybe you'll even think of picking up my book. Have a great day. Until next time.